We belong to a time where communication is much more easier than what it was years ago. It's WhatsApp, Telegram, LinkedIn. We get to know where our friends are working, for how long they have worked in a particular company. Facebook, Instagram, we get to know about each other's lives. Of course, it depends on a person of how comfortable they are to share their story with the public. But here's the thing, which I'm sure that most of you would agree. There are people who give out their time, who appreciate others, and there are receivers on the other end. The receivers expect these people to do it all the time. And the people over here who are the givers are always confused because they have not set boundaries. They have given the impression that we always give. They have not learned to say no. And in the end, they are confused. Here is a message to all the sensitive and emotional people, because I'm sure that you all have been told you're too sensitive, too emotional, you overthink, you're too dramatic. Firstly, you need to set those boundaries. Secondly, if a person is close to you, communicate with them openly about what is it that you like, about the space that you like to take in that relationship. And if it is a stranger, but you have already started building a certain bond with them, it could be a professional or a personal bond. If you see that your relationship is blooming, a professional relationship or a friendship or any relationship is blooming, please communicate with that person. Let that person know what kind of a human being you are, the space that you need. Because people do not understand. If at all, if the other person does not respect your space, your time, it's time to just move on. Don't cling on to the same person and waste your time and energy. As I said, everything is just so free. You can just reach out to people, you can just message and the person receives it in barely few seconds. And we also expect replies immediately. It's not possible in today's world because we are all busy, we all have our own things. We all must stop expecting the same kind of behavior from any person, because it's not possible for anyone to remain the same throughout. People change, people have moods, they have their bad days and good days. They are allowed to behave in a certain way as long as it's not harmful. And if it is, there's something called as communication. Communicate. And that's how we can grow. And despite of having a proper and open communication, if you see there are no changes, it's time to leave. It's time to move on. There are always better people coming in your life. Allow that to come and leave this so that each one of us grows.